Hey guys, it's Clarissa, and today I wanted to talk about one of the stigmas surrounding trans women, and that is prostitution. Now, I've had some of my friends, some of my LGBTQ friends, ask me this question: why aren't you a prostitute? And let me tell you, it's one of the most incredibly annoying questions that I've been asked, as if and they make this face too, like when I tell them that, it's not for me, I don't want it, they're like, what? Like, I don't get it. It's as if they feel like this is the only path or road to take when you are trans. Like in my head, I'm like, well, why don't you do it? Oh yeah, because you're butt ugly. No, but seriously, it's like it's sad that a lot of people think just because you are trans, no, that you're a prostitute or a hooker, or at least that's what you should be doing. And even coming from my own friends, that actually are, some of them are gay or trans as well, and I mean, look, I have nothing against the trans women that does this for, as a profession or as a lifestyle. That's their choice. They're full grown adults and they're fully capable of making their own life decisions. That's none of my business. It doesn't affect me, right? I'm just saying it's not for me. I have definitely thought about it for sure because, the money is very, very tempting and you can pretty much earn what you earn in a month or several months in a single day. But at the same time, I know that it comes with a lot of consequences as well. Prostitution is not an easy job. It sounds like easy money, but it's not an easy job. Like, just think about it. Like every single day, you are risking your life. Every single day could be your last day at work. Because like during these, sessions, like you're always exposed to danger and physical assault. And there would be times when you would be asked to do drugs as well. And sometimes they would also bring guns. So it's very, very, very scary. On top of that, I've heard that, cops would actually go undercover to kind of pretend that they are customers just to kind of bust you out, just to kind of arrest you for doing this. I've also heard some stories of like unsatisfied customers like choking them, pointing a gun at them, hitting their head against the wall. Like, this is a very risky, scary, dangerous type of job. It is physically, mentally, emotionally demanding and draining, and it's a really tough job. The money is good, but like there's a huge price that you pay for that. You're not only selling your body, but you're also kind of compromising your safety and your well-being. And I think it's sad that some of these trans women believe that they could not be as successful in a different field just with their using their skills and knowledge. I know that some of these trans women actually did choose this kind of lifestyle as well. Like, I know that some trans women are actually able to hold decent jobs, but like they chose to do this instead for the money. Or maybe they just like it, right? I'm not here to judge. All I'm saying is that, it's not for everybody. It's very dangerous. And I think that before you start doing this, make sure that you are well equipped with information and knowledge, and that you are fully aware of what you're actually doing, and just know all of the consequences and risks that you will be taking by taking on this kind of lifestyle. There was this one time where I went to a club and, I met some of these trans girls, and one of them had a normal day job and she was like wanting to become a prostitute, which to me, it was very sad. It was very sad to see, a fellow trans person who actually does have a decent job, but like is really contemplating on being a prostitute. I guess for the money, like what else could it be, right? Like why else would you want to be a prostitute if it weren't for the money? Like it was just sad to me to see somebody who would rather enter prostitution as opposed to like working their way up to whatever industry they're working in and be successful there. I know it sounds like a very easy like shortcut to like wealth, but I don't know, it's sad. Like, I don't know how difficult it is in other countries to get a job as a trans person. But here in my country, based on my experience, I can say that I have never really had an issue getting a job as a trans person. I can pretty much get any job as good as like any man or a woman, as long as I'm qualified for it. Like, yeah, I've never really had any struggles when getting a job. I actually find it quite easy and quite normal, which is very, very like refreshing for a trans person, because you always think that you're going to be discriminated on everything, like with jobs, opportunities, maybe getting an apartment. But like, at least here in the Philippines, based on my experience, I've had no issues with getting a job. And I would be lying if I said that I never thought of being a prostitute as well. Like, my mind has definitely wandered there at some point. It's just that for me, like personally, like my personality, I can't really have sex with somebody that I'm not attracted to. Like, I'm extremely picky. And so I just know that kind of, attitude is not going to fly with being a prostitute, because like, if I'm only going to have sex or accept customers that I'm attracted to, I'm not really going to make a lot of money. So like, at that point, I was just like, okay, yeah, no, it's never going to work for me, just because of who I am as a person, and, my personality is just never going to fly. My final thoughts on this is that just because somebody is trans, do not assume that they are a prostitute just because they are transgender. And please stop fucking asking trans women to pursue prostitution. Shame on you. If you want to do it so much, then go ahead and fucking do it yourself, but don't impose it on other people. You are creating a very negative and extremely bad influence on other trans people. While I have nothing against it, let's be real. Like, it's not the best job out there. Learn to respect other people's lifestyles and the profession that they chose, as opposed to like badgering them into something else, something that you personally feel like would suit them. Like, bitch, you're not paying my bills, so shut the fuck up. You don't get a say in what I do with my life. To my fellow trans women, if you are somebody who is thinking of entering prostitution, I highly, highly recommend that you exhaust every other option or opportunity first before doing this profession. And if you are pretty much kind of set on doing it, please arm yourself with information and knowledge before entering this, and, just try to sleep on it for several nights and really think to yourself if this is really something that you want to do with your life. Like, how would this affect you in the long run, in the bigger picture, in your future? How does this affect your life? So like, really, really, really think about it like thoroughly twice before you actually do it, so that you don't regret anything. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.